going to start off a little bit different compared to my other blank why you should play. This one is going to be Skul why you should play, and I'm going to talk about Skul once I actually start playing that game. I am just going to be talking about in this first little bit how I tried or I want to make a game or a video. I want to make a video on a playlist. Like, I made a video a long time ago that was called a groove along. You have to have Spotify and that open where the video is meant to be what you're watching while you're grooving to the music. While I'm grooving along with you, it's a cool concept that I hope is not illegal because I'm not playing the copyrighted music. You're gonna have to have Spotify and YouTube open. Like, you can have two different things, but that general thing of listening to the music and watching the video. The concept is pretty cool. I want to make a groove along too, but going more rock and roll. I thought that this would be a perfect game if this game had more of an in this mode. Out for Blood, I thought would be an in this mode, but it's just campaign squared. I'm going to launch into this, and you're going to see. I did beat the main campaign, which is why I have unlocked this, because that's what you had to do to unlock this. But this is campaign squared. I'm going to play one mission, going to play one go. You're going to see the fucking chaos that this is, and then I'm going to play some Skul. So you can understand that this, if this was endless, even with this amount of chaos, it would work. But it is not endless, and holy shit. And I'm talking about this because I would like some input on this. If anyone watches this, if you have any, like, COD Zombies type of game, but where you don't have to hit box a whole lot. Like, that general type of game. Maybe Killing Floor 2 would work. Actually, yeah, that should really work, because I don't have to hit box. Nothing's random. Just have to get enough points. That's the perfect game for that, actually. Well, the second bit to little bit of help is some songs. I'm going to put the playlist in the description. I think it's the description. I don't know what it's called. The bit underneath the video, if you do want to listen to it, any songs you think that would go well with that, please do type it down in the comment. And with that said, how has your day been? I hope your day's been doing pretty good. I started playing a little bit better because I stopped talking. I've played this game a good bit, and I figured out the down on D-pad rifle kind of thing is just kind of the best weapon until you need to swap to something like this. The charge shot is very good, and you swap to grenade and do a couple shots. So that general flow is very good, but for just typical running gun, if you can get the aiming of this down, it allows you to bully literally anything, except for the things you really need something for, like these guys. I find it best to just burst them down. Also, the outfit is different too, because I didn't make a video on this a while ago called Why You Should Play Roller Dome, and it's an absolutely beautiful game. I think I am going to die because I am just kind of playing bad. Not even kind of, I am just playing bad. You know, you get the general gist. Kill me. Kill me. Well, I will catch you in the next bit. Hi and welcome to the actual main bit of the video. This game is called Skul. Skul, I think Hero of Champions, but Skul is an amazing game and is spelled S-K-U-L, not S-K-U-L-L. I think that's how you spell Skull typically. But this game is a roguelike. It is an amazing roguelike. It is better than Dead Cells in my personal opinion, and there's actually a Skull, which I'm going to get to, that is just the Dead Cells character with Dead Cells abilities that you can get random abilities on. This game is awesome. I'm going to scroll through all of this. You can pause it if you want to. Getting the purple crystals there are just killing bosses. You can kill anything to get them, but you're primarily going to get those by killing bosses. You do a lot of different modes, or a lot of different maps as you're going to see, but you get a boss. I typically get decently far, at least now. First couple games I could, or first couple goes I couldn't even get past the first boss, but you should see, at minimum, the twins. The twins are a pain in the fucking ass if I don't have a decent build. I could fight the tree with a decent build. All of these characters, besides her, you unlock throughout the campaign. Like, the farther you get into the thing, you get unlock him, you get farther into the thing, you unlock him, you get farther into the thing, you unlock him. I'm not going to talk to them a good bit unless just to get the things. The main gimmick of, and get the things as in each one of these gives me something, like this guy is a skull, this guy is a tool, this guy is a passive buff that'll last for a little bit. The skulls are the main mechanic. They are up here, then there is basically a super kind of thing. It's lethal tactical. It can be a super, it can be all sorts of shit. This is your ability button that is not correlated to your skulls, and then the items, each one of these slots, are to buff your skulls and ability. That's how the general just works. There is magic damage and physical damage. Like you see there, the pass the baton, and all of this is very important. If you want to read, you can. I am going to go through this pretty speedily, relatively speaking. This game does take a good bit, and it is a lot of reading, but it is very simplified with the physical and magic. And the color coordination is very handy, too, because you can easily just scroll through, read physical percentile increase. If it's a very simple, like, very short page or thing, it's easy, like, that's a percentile increase, boom, here you go. There are some, like, taking damage gives you that percentile increase, but yeah, that is just bad. And the reason why I dismantled it is for bones, which you can use to upgrade skulls you actually want. This game has 90 plus skulls, if I remember correctly. At a bit it says 90, but I think it's 90 plus. This is what I'm talking about. Different things have different things. This is a item that when you equip it, you get the instant increase in HP. But every item has possibly, there could be more, could be less, and could be a lot of different variables with these two abilities. These two abilities, I think there actually could be more. I think there could only be two. Never mind. These two abilities are able to be stacked on to get new abilities, or relatively new abilities, like that Antique will stack with the main ability of this, which is 25 health increase, and that's 35 health increase, which stacks up. And then if you get 4, which you need 4 Antiques, sometimes things have like 1, 2 Antiques, different things like that, so you can get up higher and higher and higher, but that requires a higher rarity, which this one is just common, right below the Dark Quartz shard. I have discolorized Dark Quartz shard. There we go. And what do we get? Hell yeah! Okay. Each skull, including the main skull you spawn with, has unique abilities, and the main skull is surprisingly good if you want to really maximize it. Like, for an example, there is different items that do things on casting your ability, in your skill specifically. Your skill for this guy is that. The toss itself does damage, and you can see the different bars down at the bottom, like when you use that ability, it takes that long charge and that. This skull has the unique ability to basically not have a charge rate. So things that just pop on skill do a fuck ton of damage. And the passive effect of just swapping to it does a lot of damage, and you can build into it if you really want to. Like, you could have a power skull. This is a balanced skull. It's speed, power, balance. Speed, like you saw in the beginning, speed is just fast as fuck, very fast attack damage, but not necessarily a lot of damage. Balance is a good middle ground between high damage, high speed. Then power is just how much damage can you dish. Each skull has different abilities and different passes and different things to go into that. This is the skull. This is the main character. This is you. You cannot actually upgrade this skull because upgrading skulls requires bones because they're magical, and it enhances the skull of that character. Because technically, you're not actually you're changing your head. Literally, you're actually taking off your skull, putting another skull on, and using that power, which is why cosmetics are going to change constantly every time I get a new skull. I'm not going to be playing with the base skull until I get a good one, or I'm going to be playing with the base skull until I get a better one. I personally just don't like it. I really hope I spammed the button twice and I was unmuted the entire time. Fucking fart clouds, I typically play a lot better than this. There's also, with the mods and items and all that general thing, there's also passive abilities like bleed, burn, stun, and different things like that that can do a whole lot of shit if you really build into them. Every single one of them is more effective than you might think. Like burn, for example, even poison, and you can double up on, like, say, burn and poison to just have a fuck ton of DPS without you even touching your attack button except for once. And that is something I was talking about, like this mana tick. If you read that, that is perfect for what I am going to be doing if I plan to use this skull, because I could constantly spawn those mana tick components, giving me faster cooldown, just that general, just constant loop, 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 loop. But I don't want that. Literally none of these are good. At least for... They're all good. They're all useful. Just nothing I really want. Fuck it. Sorry about that. I need to set up a cord. There we go. Also, the bomb barrel down here is exactly what it looks like. Also, traps will hurt enemies as well if you can knock them into them, like the Syndical here. Also, doing damage stuns basic bitches, so you can just spam the attack button and not get hit during it. But bigger boys, like the big hammer boy there, will not be stunned by your antic. No matter how hard you try, unless you actually apply stun itself. Instead of just staggering them. Or I think it's called something else, because there is a, you're going to see in the shops, there's a lot of things in the shops, basically like the hub between areas that can happen here and there. The hub is actually very good. It allows you to buy health, because health is not a guarantee. The only way to get health just on the go is if you kill an enemy and they have, or if you kill an enemy, they have a chance to drop a healing orb that gives you, I believe, like 10 HP, something like that, which is handy, but it's a very low chance. Where shops, like what we're about to go to, have a guarantee to give some sort of healing. And this guy is instantly just an amazing pick, because of everything you're seeing here, and then just that dashes are considered attacks. You can spam around and build for this a hell of a lot easier. And something kind of cool, like how the color coordination with physical attack, all of these things do physical attacks, so if I get that upgraded, I am now doing even more damage with my dashes and my main attacks. And you can tell this is speed because of how fast this thing can attack. Just all those general things, playing this a lot, you'll be able to pick up a skull and instantly be able to tell what type of thing it is. And this is what I'm talking about. There is healing bits that can do passive things. Those passive things are very handy, but some of them can be like, I was talking about doing damage stuns the boys. There's a thing, I forget exactly what the verbiage is, but you can't do that. It's the pineapple one. If it's always the same, it's the pineapple pizza one. That makes it where you can't stun them, which is fucking scary. Oh, that's interesting. This guy, when you pick up that skull, you're trading your skull that you have currently equipped for that skull, which is why it doesn't cost anything at all, but you lose the skull you place down. So it's a win-lose or a win-win, depending on what you're doing. Oh, I actually really want to max that out. Okay, that is something I would do if I was just playing to play the game, because I would sit back and let that guy damage people, because it doesn't actually have to be different enemies, which is amazing. I can damage the same enemy over and over and over again, stacking up to possibly upgrade it. I almost did it once. I haven't gotten it again yet, but that'll take too much time. I actually want to show off this game, because this game is absolutely amazing. That might be a thing. Both of those will come in handy. Just gonna grab that. Oh, fuck yeah. And poison there is why I'm saying, oh, fuck yeah, because that's guaranteed damage on target. Like, actually, I can show you here. Sure, you're not really seeing how fast they would die, but these things are gonna just absolutely get melted. Oh, never mind, we're going to the boss. Hopefully, I can just melt it. Depending on who it is. There we go. Up at the top, these characters that are the heroes actually have. Oh yeah, gonna pause this real quick. You're not actually gonna see voice lines or anything. They're just gonna hop into the fight until I get. Actually, I think I was actually at the final boss once. There possibly could be more. It could be like a not Dark Souls, a Dead Cells type of thing where you can constantly do it over and over and over again with different rewards, different things like that. But I don't know. The level underneath that character's name, and I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it, is basically how hard they are to fight. Because they're level 1, they're pretty easy. But that level does vary depending on something with your kit. I don't know, but even the second boss fight with these guys, and there is other people that could be fighting with, and you could fight different people here. Like there is this sorcerer, there is a mage healer type of thing, or more priest healer, heavy Leroy Jenkins, like literally jumps at you saying Leroy Jenkins, and when he says Jenkins, he jumps at you, slams at you, and if he hits you in that jump at all, you take damage. So it's Leroy Jenkins and then dodge when he says Jenkins. It's a fun game. This game is just fucking cool, and there's things like that. But there's also a archer and a ninja. The ninja's the most pain in the ass to fight, but kind of the easiest, relatively speaking. Now, with all that said, let's kick some ass. Fuck, I just meant to unmute, but I pressed power. Tagging things in air is a little bit annoying, but at least they land here and there. And something amazing about the Lancer is that you can attack and avoid damage, because your dodges sure count as an attack, but they do not actually get rid of the immunity that you get, which is absolutely amazing. That, okay, that is if you like casting a lot of spells, and like I said, each one does have a lot of different abilities. The mage is typically fire spells, which is weird, but it's like fire arrow, fireball, meteor strike, excuse me, all those different things that do different amounts of damage and different things. Something kind of cool about all the skulls. At a certain point in upgrading them, if not when you first get them, you will have two skills guaranteed, and there is a character that allows you to re-roll your skills, which can and will come in real handy. Like, for an example, I said the mage has different abilities. Say you don't like fireball for some reason, you can re-roll, re-roll, re-roll if you have enough money at that area to get a better and better weapon, or ability, so to speak. And that is how you can tell how many bones you need to upgrade something. Upgrading something does different things, like upgrading the Lancer 3 times. Instead of giving you a aerial attack like that, you slam the ground. Like different things like that, and all sorts of things. Like even the passives change. All of what you're seeing there will change, including the cosmetic of the character himself, and the passives, just everything you're seeing there will get better and better and better, and in ways you might not actually think. And this is something kind of cool, because that shows you how the entire power works. There are some skulls that you grab that look like exotics, like you would picture like an exotic with like the flowing gold and all that. Those abilities cannot actually be, or those skulls cannot actually be upgraded. But not because they're yours, but because they literally cannot do anything better. And I think the max upgrade is when it costs 100. So basically, when you see it, it's going to go from 10 to 30 to 100. That 100, I think, is max level, and some skulls start off at costing 100 to upgrade. That banner flag is going to come in real handy. Yeah, money. Let's go get a skull. Oh, yeah, I didn't even explain that. Each door there does something different. When you see a lot of money, that is a money door. It's you go in, you complete it, you get money. Skull doors, which is the green with a lot of skulls next to it, give you a random skull, which could be literally any skull. The basic doors, which just has flames and nothing really fancy around them, I think can be literally anything. And those are the three types of doors. There is unique doors, like the blue flamey doors that are very fancy, are the in-betweens of like just safe zones, basically. The ones with a lot of signs or the one with a lot of signs, you can actually see multiple, but the one with a lot of signs is to go to the shop. The ones with the a lot of spears and weapons are the boss ones. Just all that different things. And something kind of cool, when you get deeper into the game, because there's like typical what's the word, roguelike type mechanics, it gets harder and harder and harder the deeper you get. This I do not have a good enough build to do because I need to be able to do a fuck ton of damage to defend them. So I'm not even going to attempt that. There's a lot of different characters that I've tried. That was one of them that I just personally don't like. I know for a fact, whoever you are, if you like something, there is something here for you. The only problem is you might have to, relatively speaking, grind for it. Like you have to get RNG. Hell yeah! I just saw this skull. Oh, and it's physical damage out the ass. Oh, hell yeah! Give me that shit. And how you saw his head now got on there. What's that? Ooh. There is things like this which give a passive in the same slot as the super extra ability type thing. And that... I'm going to get actually. Because that also buffs this guy. Because now I'm doing extra damage per dash. Search magic damage, but that's basically doubling my damage now. Which will come in real handy. And these are the basic doors. These totems here, like you just saw right there, give different bonuses for the enemies that are around it. That's why you saw the thing on the ground, or underneath the enemies. It was that buff applying to them, but when you destroy, the buff applies to you. In a different way. Not necessarily the exact same way for them. And now, yeet. That is why I said hell yeah to getting this guy. And that was just one ability. It has a very long cooldown, but that ability will come in real handy at this boss. If I survive, I actually don't have a lot of health. You know what? If the bad luck or bad playing that I always have when playing or when making a video while playing a game that I haven't gotten the groove of doing both, hopefully I don't have that same just fuck up or fuck ups. Shit. Yep. Hell yeah, he's about to stun himself. Huh. I think my best bet is to just let him stun himself, and then yeehaw, motherfucker. Shit. Just lightning. Oh! Second phase. Every single boss only has 2 phases in this game, which is pretty handy. Literally, in that case. Okay, I'm going to do one more quick run without explaining anything. Just going to speed run, because I understand a whole lot of this shit, and going to get that done, because I should have enough time to do that, adding on the previous chunk 2. Fuck yeah. This is basically He-Man. That rough edge is going to make this character do a fuck ton damage, because wound is instant damage. Basically, it's 30% or 30% chance to do instant extra damage, which is handy. Plus that, fuck yeah. Okay, if I can get another item with arms and rapidity, I think this is how you pronounce that. If I can get one with both, hell, if I can get the exact same thing, holy shit. Uh, the reason why I breathe out like that is because I hit my vape while loading, which is why I didn't instantly go in. That actually sounds pretty fun. Because that's constant fuck it, stealth section. Let's do the shit. And there's all sorts of little things here and there, like this, that give you bonuses. But different things do different things. Like, this one is a stealth section that you might see this guy. And, okay, for this section, you have to use the mini-map primarily to know where the hell you need to go. How the fuck? Oh, I done fucked up. I done fucked up. Ah. Come here, motherfucker. I'm gonna beat your ass. Oh, I done fucked up. Oh, I done fucked up. Oh, I done fucked up. Oh, they're all seeing me. You know, toss that. I'll take that. Fuck, I'm dead. I fucked up. I fucked up. I'm just gonna die. Yeah, I was doing good, but okay. I did not know that the view is way further than the light. And then I just walked into the enemy. That one seemed kind of impossible, unless I just absolutely bitch back the first guy. Well, since that was literally just 2 areas, I should have just dismantled that. Motherfucker. I literally can't do physical damage with this. Alright. Shit. And now I am getting bad luck RNG. Shit. Hopefully I don't get absolutely fucked over. That's the only problem to this, is that it's a very big RNG focused thing, even with the maps. Because like I said, that last one, I should have actually been able to do that. Their only problem is the enemy had more range than I thought they would. And because of how it was laid out, I literally couldn't do that without triggering them. I thought I had more range there. I know I said I just speed run, but different things like that I have to think about. Because, like, it's very handy, like, right there, but I would have to go balance primarily to maximize that, because that allows me to do it on both swaps. So I was thinking if I wanted to do, instead of high damage, more all-arounder. Which can be very handy and can do a whole lot of things, just I like a whole lot of damage, at least possible whole lot of damage. You know what? Ooh, what the hell is that gonna be? And it has Sub-Zero. Ooh. Okay. I just have to speed run. Okay. Good thing I have the teleporty, do. And I'm guessing this is going to add up the time, or do I just have to, oh, I just have to get through. Okay. Yep. Some of these, shit, I know I couldn't double jump, or I would take damage. I'm guessing I just had to dash. Halt. Hell yeah. Barely took any damage. And thank you. Why am I going back through? Oh, I'm not going to have any money to buy anything. That's a speed. If that was... Free skulls, at least. Not skulls, bones. That's another speed. What the hell is that? Oh, I thought that was a skull. I thought she only sells skulls. Sun and Moon is intriguing because that is so fucking vague. Yeah, I can't buy anything. Oh yeah, there's the pineapple. I think. Yeah, stiffen. I don't like that terminology. Stiffen is stun them, which is like doing enough damage staggers them. But in this case, like hitting them once is enough to stagger them. This is gonna hurt. I don't even. Okay, I think that's gonna be the last one. I think I'm just fucked here. Win or lose, this is going to be my last run. Hey, here's the this guy, the ninja. Yeet. Shit. Thought I'd go back a little bit faster. The only reason why the ninja's annoying to fight is because he constantly does that shit. Just teleporting everywhere, making it where you can't just follow him. And now for a special attack, which if you didn't notice, there's that big animation leading up to their special attack. Every single time. Hell yeah! I pre-fired his ass with a fireball. Hell yeah! But I'm not actually doing physical damage build. I think mana tech works with the mana type stuff. Okay. Boom, boom. How much juice will I get? I do get juice. Not a whole lot. but that can come in real handy. I am not even going to try and level this skull up because I don't really like it. Oh, shit. If this has something really good. No. That would have been like a boss puzzle type room where you have to run around destroying specific crystals to progress, but it's constantly doing damage to you, basically. It's not constantly doing damage, but it is doing damage in like a line, shooting shit across. It's not fun. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Because that is an instant 45 plus everything there. Hell yeah. I might be able to buy something decent. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, and there have the ninja. You suck. And I say he sucks because if I was, say, running the last build that was all physical damage, that would have been absolutely fucking beautiful because this guy does a hell of a lot of damage. But I can't really do that. The best one is this, which will also give me that. And I can't really do that because I do have that giving me a little bit of physical. And I'll be able... You know what? Better than basic skull. Wait, I just done fucked up. I don't have the arrows on switching to this guy. Because he's not actually a speed. Or not a speed, a balance. Because he is a speed. Oh, that's the I have to parry somebody ability with the R2. I have to press it as somebody's attacking me to do a good bit more damage to them. These little orbs are health orbs. Oh, hell yeah. That's an instant pick. And nothing else. Yeah, that's... Fuck yeah. That extra health is going to be really handy if I survive this. The only downside to this game, like I said, is massive RNG, but that's any roguelike ever. Because there has to be a lot of loot to be able to get to make a good roguelike. You have to worry about getting the good loot, which the good loot itself is RNG based. which absolutely sucks. But different bosses like this guy actually drops 2 guaranteed items, relatively speaking. I don't think they're like actually guaranteed, but they are pretty much guaranteed. Ah, fuck. Not doing the buttons right. Fireball. Fireball. I'm not actually doing damage. Hey. Hey. Ha. Holy shit. When those 3 hit. Shit, I looked down on my controller to see if I was muted. I should not have done that. Fuck! No, you can't kill me now. You can't kill me now. You about to do your big... No, you're not. No! I don't know why I didn't land on that platform. Okay. Well. I got RNG'd out the ass. My RNG was absolutely shit, and I was not playing to the best of my abilities in a couple of those. Like the first run, I should have actually gotten a lot further. I just fucked up. With all that said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. I do hope y'all do try this video out, or not this video out, this game out. It is free for PlayStation Plus base, so please do try it. It is actually a really fun game.